Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy and so excited to be doing this video with you guys. If this is your first time, my channel is called A Mum Journeys and my name is Agogo. I'm so happy that you're here if this is your first time, but if you've been here before, welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about crown breakage in general in our hair. A lot of people suffer this and it can be quite devastating, to be honest with you, and it could be quite annoying as well when you're trying to grow your hair and you start to notice breakage in one area or the other. Okay, my case, I noticed breakage in my crown area, and your crown is this very part of your hair, this very center of your hair, and you can barely even see this section of your hair, which is so annoying. But as you're combing, maybe you feel a bit more hair coming off, and then you notice it maybe in your pictures, because I tend to take pictures of my hair after I've done maybe like a twist out or a twist, and then check out what's happening and going on in my hair. So in this case, I noticed that my hair was breaking, and that was before I stopped using a relaxer and decided on becoming fully returning, as they say, returning to my natural hair texture and state. Okay, so I noticed breakage in my crown area, and it's always been my crown area because I noticed my crown is quite sensitive. You can see what I've noticed. There might be a couple of reasons, a couple of different reasons why this might be happening. So I'll list them out step by step as we go. I think at the end we'll now decide how many that I came up with. Okay guys, so the first one is tension. The first one is tension. By tension I mean the way the pressure we apply while we style our hair, comb out our hair, or put them in buns and things. The tightness, the way we hold the hair, how tight we hold the hair, can cause breakage. I sort of suspect how you can have tension being a result of causing breakage is maybe when you part your hair into 4 sections, preparing to have to wash your hair. If you hold on to it too tight, because you're splitting it into 4 sections and then you're holding one side and then the other side, if you hold on to it too tight at that stage, some hair might be compromised and they could break. That's my thinking, yeah. And I think that might be one of the reasons why I started experiencing breakage at one point in time in a certain area of my hair. Now, another reason is texture difference. Now, on my head of hair, you can see textures going on. At the back, my hair is softer. See how natural hair can be so deceptive. At the back, my hair is so much softer. You know, all the classifications, I tend to call my hair, is this C4? I can't remember the classification right now. For some reason it's flown out of my head. But it's very curly, but the back is of bigger curls. This section and this section are pretty similar. The curls are tighter. The front, the curls are also tighter. And then the middle is the tightest of them all and very coarse. It's very coarse. It feels quite wiry. The middle of my hair is so different in texture to the others, so I have to treat it differently It takes more products as well. So like the curling cream, it takes a bit more curling cream at the middle of my head. So I have to take into consideration when I'm styling my hair, the amount of product I put on this side is different from the one I put on this side, and different from the one I put on my crown. And with that, I'm beginning to notice some improvement with the crown breakage I was experiencing using harsh chemicals on my hair. So using harsh chemicals on your hair can cause it to break. Harsh chemicals could be the relaxers, and that's why I turned natural. I stopped using my relaxers and my hair started to see some progress when I started doing that. And when I returned again to texturize my hair this time, the same process and breakage started again. And I should have known, somebody should have told me that I was going to start that again, it's going to start again. I wouldn't have gone back to the relaxer. So now I'm never doing a relaxer. Another harsh chemicals could be dyes. So it's important, if you want to do color to your hair, let a professional do it. They know how to mix up these chemicals to a level where they're not as bad for your hair. But they also recommend that you take proper care of your hair when you have chemicals in your hair. Sides, edges, tiny tooth combs, no. Combs that are not too bad for your hair, that sort of spacing, this I use to pick my hair out. And then when you comb your hair, don't go all the way through. So constant manipulation. Avoid manipulation of your hair. Avoid manipulation of your hair. Let's pick out this fro a little bit, just a little bit. Yes, there we go. So if you notice, you use this kind of combs. Now this comb is like a 3-prong comb. I don't use this side of this for my hair because I don't think it's good for my hair, so I don't use this side. I can use this side to, it's quite open, so I can use this side to detangle now and again when my hair is damp and I'm trying to style it. Only then would I touch my hair with a comb to style. Aside from that, no combs in the hair. You use the fingers to detangle. Once you're very good with your hair, once you've learned your hair a bit more, finger detangling will be the go-to for you, because then you're just feeling your hair. You can feel the knots, you can feel everything, and ease them out gently. You can ease them out very gently and very softly when you do that with your fingers. Okay, and next possible reasons why your hair is breaking is heat. Heat is very damaging to hair. Every hair texture, it's not just afro texture now, it's not just afro texture. Heat is very damaging to every hair texture. So limiting the heat you use, the number of times you use it in a week. In fact, I would say once a month is the best heat routine if you want to put some heat in your hair. So maybe you want to blow dry it. Once a month will be the best if you want to grow your hair. But if you don't care, you just want to keep your hair at a certain length and you want to enjoy it and just do different styles, and then when it grows out a little bit you trim and back into whatever style you're doing, that's perfectly fine. You can put the heat that you feel like in your hair. I still will not advise it though, but it's really doing you. But I'll say heat in your hair, it's not good. Any hair texture, reduce the amount of heat you put on your hair. Another reason why your hair could be breaking is your health. And it's only after, if you see a drastic breakage in your hair, it's good to go to the doctors, go have a blood test taken check to see if there are any deficiencies, and you find out if there are deficiencies and how to fix them. I was vitamin D deficient. I found out I was vitamin D deficient because I was anemic. I was very tired constantly. I couldn't stay till midday. I wake up tired, go to bed tired, and I started noticing my hair was breaking as well, and that was like the final straw. Hair breaking was happening to me. So I quickly went to the doctors. They diagnosed that I had vitamin D deficiency, and if you do your research, you will find out that some cases of alopecia actually can be related to the fact that the person is vitamin D deficient. So we need to keep up on our vitamin D intake, our vitamins intake. Go in the sun. Dark-skinned people like me, it's very difficult for us to produce vitamin D easily from the sun, so sometimes we need to supplement. And more so if you live in the UK here like me, you barely get the sun. Now we're in time and we're having to stay at home, but you need to get your vitamin D. So take a walk outside, keep your social distancing and all that, but take a walk outside, go see outside, get some sun, get the sun on our bodies. We need it. The body needs the sun. So sometimes if your hair is breaking, you just need to go do a blood test and find out what might be the problem. Might be difficult now at this season where we are to do a blood test, but just know that vitamin D is important for us. So make sure our bodies receive that vitamin D. And there are other vitamins that are important for our hair. In fact, there are some vitamins that actually help to grow our hair. And if you have a regular routine towards trimming your hair, the better for the health of your hair. Because what happens is when you do not trim is you get split ends at the top of your hair. And how you can feel that your hair is becoming is ready for a trim is when you comb out your hair and when your hair is wet and you get to the top of your hair, you can feel the edges, the top, the very tip of your hair. It feels rough. When you have that feeling of roughness to it, it means it is due for a trim. If not, you get split ends, and when you get those split ends, it splits down the shaft of your hair and continues until it breaks. It just compromises the integrity of your hair, and then it breaks. And then the next reason why your hair might be breaking is you're not doing enough deep conditioning treatments. You need to deep condition your hair to put back the nutrients in your hair externally while you're doing internal nutrition for your body and your hair. External nutrients need to go in your hair. So deep condition masks are what give you that. So you need to do your deep conditioning on a regular basis, and you need to find out what types to put at each point in time, what your hair needs, because sometimes it might need a protein treatment or it might need a moisture treatment. So you need to balance it out and find out how to do this. Now, it's more important to learn these things for yourself, because now with the current situation, we can't go to salons, and even when the lockdowns are lifted, quarantines are lifted, I don't think salons will be one of the very first few things that will start to open. So we need to learn these things about our hair, how to care for our hair, and do it ourselves. A DIY is very important these days now. So that's it. That brings me to the end of this video. I have really loved doing this one with you guys. I hope somebody takes something out of it. It was scary for me when I was losing my hair, and I don't want anyone to be in that position. If you got information or this video triggers you to start to find out more about what might be happening to your hair, I'm happy, and I hope you loved it. Please like, share this video, comment in the comment section. I want to see what you think about what I just said. If you've experienced hair loss before, how you overcame it, how you're working towards overcoming it. And I'm working towards overcoming mine. My hair is so much more thicker than it used to be, and I'm loving growing it. And let me just give you a length check now. So I've got, my hair is almost 3 years now since the last time I cut it. And this is where the back is. So it's just below my collarbone here. That's from the back. This is from the side. I just did a trim, I'll say 3 weeks ago. And then when I just did this hair to put them into twist, to do this twist out. So this is the side going below my chin. I did dusting of my ends. I just took a scissors and dusted the ends of my hair. So this is the front. So it's going to my cheek here. So basically my hair is kind of like even in length, except for this part. I need to come down a bit for you guys to see it. This is the shortest part of my hair, which is my crown. Guys, it's grown. I tell you, it was really much shorter than this when I did my big chop. So now that is my crown. Can you see the difference? Look at that. Let's see if I can. Oh, I need to. Okay, that's one part. Now I'll take one hair from this part. This is, see, look at that difference. Look at that, guys. Yeah? So this is me overcoming crown breakage step by step. I'll do another checkup video when my hair is exactly 3 years natural again, because I'll do a story time on that, talk about why I went back to my relaxer